What's up, everybody? I had to edit this video because apparently it didn't record my screen on the last one. So we're going to watch that video starting right here. Let's go back. I was talking crap about Adam Schiff because he is an asshole and a liar.
He should resign from office in disgrace. And frankly, they should look at him for treason because he is making up the words of the President of the United States. Not only words, but the meaning. And it's a disgrace. It should not be allowed to happen. Well, the whistleblower was very inaccurate. The whistleblower started this whole thing by writing a report on the conversation I had with the President of Ukraine. And the conversation was perfect. It couldn't have been nicer. I saw Rick Scott, I saw many of the senators talking about it, many of the congressmen talking about it. Not a thing wrong, unless you heard the Adam Schiff version where he made up my conversation. He actually made it up. It should be criminal. It should be treasonous. He made it up, every word of it, made up, and read to Congress as though I said it. And I'll tell you what, he should be forced to resign from Congress. Adam Schiff, he's a lowlife. He should be forced to resign. He took a perfect conversation, realized he couldn't read it to Congress because it was perfect. It was a very nice conversation. I knew many people were on the phone. Not only were many people on the phone, we had stenographers on the phone taking it down word for word. He took that conversation, which was perfect. He said, I can't read this. So he made up a conversation and he reported it and said it to Congress and to the American people. And it was horrible what he said. And that was supposed to be coming from me, but it was all fabricated. He should resign.
Now, I know that some of you liberals and Democrats, you think that Donald Trump's abrasive and he's totally out of control. He don't know he's going to blow up the world and he going to bend a knee and slap a pin. No, it's not going to happen, guys. He is elected to do what we want him to do. The world I come from in the rural neighborhood, we all get along. The media that you guys watch is completely fear-mongering you. They love fear-mongering, fake news, bad news, but he's got a sense of humor and he leads with strength, and that's what we need. When I got out of the military, they quit doing the warrior ethos. The kids they were bringing on, putting boots on, they literally just put them out in the field. They didn't smoke them. They didn't prepare them. They didn't break them down mentally or physically. It was bad. So, I mean, there for a minute, I was almost I hate to say it. But anyway, Donald Trump means what he says, and what he's doing is right. And Elon's being transparent. The things you're being told are wrong. And we're average people. It inspired me to speak up. People like OK Rick and Barry Cunningham and Officer Tatum and Steven Crowder and Carlson and all of them. We all need to have our voices heard before it's too late. They're trying to destroy everything we've valued, everything. Some of the examples that I read in there, it's outrageous, and it can all be verified. Just give him a chance. Let him alone. Let him do his job. Anyway, I shut up. Back to the video.
From office in disgrace. And frankly, they should look at him for treason because he is making up the words of the President of the United States. Not only words, but the meaning. And it's a disgrace. It should not be allowed to happen.
Your own DNI said the call transcript was consistent with the complaint, so should...
No, he didn't say that. You have to take a look. No, he did not say that. And in fact, if you look at what he said, he found everything to be very normal. He's a good man. And Joe, and he found it to be...
All right, last time. Adam Schiff, we don't want you there. You lifelong Democrats that got rich in there, insider trading, corruption... We're not voting for you to stand out there and protest. Get out of their way. Stop suing them. Just stop. We don't want to have to fight back. I unfortunately feel like we're going to have to fight back. We're going to have to stop being so nice. I know it sucks. I know there's good in us all, and we just, like, I'm a homeowner and I own my land. I just want to live peacefully. This is my home. It's purchased. No lien, nothing. I'm getting lawfare against me right now. Shut up. Hands behind your back, Schumer, Raskin, Pelosi.
Be very normal. I saw Schiff trying to go 15, call him Shifty Schiff. We don't call him Shifty Schiff for nothing. He's a shifty, dishonest guy who, by the way, was critical of one of the great Secretary of States, graduated #1 in his class at West Point, graduated one of the top in his class at Harvard Law School, the most honorable person, Mike Pompeo. And this guy was negative on Mike Pompeo. He can't, there's an expression, he couldn't carry his blank strap. I won't say it because they'll say it was so terrible to say. But that guy couldn't carry his blank strap. You understand that? So you're dealing with bad people. And I watched over the last few days, and I watched some of these other.
Hey, I'm trying to get 50 subscribers. If I get 50 subscribers, I'm able to live stream and spread my message. I got a lot to say. I'm going to be talking about AI, technology, electronics. I run a reselling business. I'm a homeowner at 45. I'm living a dream. I got things to share. So please like, subscribe. It really helps. Comment even if you disagree. I'll debate you. I'll read them. Thank you.
Other countries build up, and we built up more than anyone because of me. But no help the Democrats. They're a disaster. Do nothing Democrats. They don't do any work. All they want to do is try and win the election in 2020. So they come up with this impeachment nonsense, and everyone knows. The conversation, all based on one phone call that I had, where I'm talking to the president of Ukraine. You'll hear from our ambassadors. You'll hear from some of the folks that know all about the call, why the call was set up, and everything else. It's perfect. The call was perfect. I learned nothing from Adam Schiff. I think he's a maniac.
What would you want to learn if you testified?
I think Adam Schiff is a deranged human being. I think he grew up with a complex for lots of reasons that are obvious. I think he's a very sick man. For the hearings, we don't get a lawyer. We don't get any witnesses. We want Biden. We want the son, Hunter. Where's Hunter? We want the son. We want Schiff. We want to interview these people.
So let's see some of these programs, and these are verified sources from around the internet, and I'll put the links in the description if I need to. Let's see. We got let's see if I can fit it in. There it is. All right, we got 1.7 million to study to see if pigeons can gamble. We got 10 million for National Endowment for Arts to fund a play about climate change, starring interpretive dance trees. It's pretty riveting. We got 28 million on unused military gear left to rust in Afghanistan. We got 500,000 to teach shrimp how to run treadmills. 1.2 billion on Pentagon cloud computing project. 3 million on a study on lesbians and why they drink more than straight women. 400,000 to build a camel statue for Pakistan, the Taliban. 2.6 million on a failed app. 937,000 NIH to study monkey poop throwing habits. That's good for science. Yeah, that's ridiculous. 15 million on a bridge in California that goes nowhere. It literally ends in midair, like it says. $100 million shoveled into green energy flops. 5 billion in COVID relief fraud because nothing says pandemic like fake unemployment claims. Oh, 9 million over to Europe in Social Security. 351-year-old Social Security people, 250 all the way down. 4,100,000+ people in the United States. No. 8 million on solar powered landfill. The list just goes on and on and on. And all this can be verified. All this can be verified. But I mean, I just wanted to, explain this and get this off of my chest. I've been meaning to make videos for a long time. I usually just make software and build computers and game. I talk about gaming, all that stuff, but regular people, and I do this because I own my home. I'm not a freeloader. I worked all my life. I'm a taxpayer, and we want a refund, and we want the hands behind their back, like Rick says. Thank you for letting me use your video. I appreciate it. But everybody needs to speak up. We need to speak up. We need to grab them by the foot. I'm sorry. No, comment down below, like, subscribe. I appreciate you. Thanks. I know I'm still using my start screen, but thanks.